All right, the map is world, and we're this brownish dot right here. Hello, that's us. Greetings and hello. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can have a nice little match. I'm also going to deliberately open very slowly and inefficiently because my goal here is to lose on purpose because this is a spectating video. It says in the title. And the purpose of the spectating video is to get myself pushed out early by somebody. And then whoever pushes us out, that is the person that we are going to spectate. So I'm just going to sit here and... But you could just sit as a tiny little dot and not gain any land at all. But I've done that in the past, and what's happened is that people will like encapsulate me and like keep me there as like their little buddy. I'm surprised this guy's attacking me. So it's interesting that this person attacked me. Either it was a misclick, or this is the kind of person that doesn't really look at the numbers of the person they're attacking. Maybe they thought it was a bot. Yeah, they attacked me again. So this right here is somebody who's not looking at my numbers. They're just seeing my little bit of area is small compared to their area, so they think they could take me in a fight. I'm curious who's going to take me out here. It's probably going to happen over time. I could push myself out quicker by attacking them more, but I'm trying to, there we go. Now we're getting attacked by the Ottoman a little bit. I'm surprised, again, so Ottoman here taking another weird move. So this is probably somebody else who also doesn't really look too much at the number there. Maybe they're zoomed out like this and they can't see the number. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Oops, got not a nice person down there, bottom right. It's the German Empire's attacking us too. They're really just going for us. This person over here is, I see this name a lot, and I'm not sure, that might be a bad word in a different language, I don't know. This interesting name here, Gem. We're just waiting to see who pushes out here. I see P over here attacking the Kingdom, King Julian a little bit. We were pushed out by this guy. We were pushed out by them with the names hard to read. So this is the person we're going to be focusing on during the spectating. Now, if I'm this person right now, I'm looking at my troop count compared to those that are around it. I'm realizing that my troops are the same or lower than everybody around me. So if I was in this person's shoes right now, I would just be saving up, waiting to have more troops before I go to war. But they didn't do that. They did a little attack against the German Empire there because they had a smidge more troops than them, or because they think their land's bigger. So I feel like this is probably a newer player, and I think it's incredibly unlikely that they're going to win this. So if and when they get pushed out, we're going to then watch who pushes them out. Up here, we've got the Ottoman Empire being pushed out by why me, why not, and everybody else kind of clawing in on that little bit. This guy right here is still attacking the German Empire. Kingdom of Poland is joining in. Gemblow is joining a little bit. German Empire attacked against that guy. I think the Kingdom of Poland here is making an interesting play trying to get this because they don't have good borders. They're not going to get that much of the land. They'll get a little bit, but they'll spend a lot of troops on that. If I was them, I would have saved up more troops. This guy got pushed out. I hope they attack them too. See, like here, that's a weird play. Unless 507 attacked them first. If I'm Kingdom of Poland, I'm not attacking the guy with 500,000 troops. I'd be attacking the guy with 300,000 troops that just got done fighting, who also has a significant amount of land. So I feel like Kingdom of Poland is also making some misplays here. This guy's still in it. If I'm this guy, again, I'm still waiting for troops. They do have a little bit more troops than Turkey, but it's just not worth the fight when you've got, like, this guy's got 1 million, this guy's got 1 million. You got to be aware of the troops of the people around you, and right now, it's any fight they take is just a huge risk. 507 is getting pushed up by the U.S. military. That makes sense. They've got like 5 times as many troops as they do. And yeah, see, that's what you want to wait for, is just save up your troops, wait for an opportunity to get a little bit of free land right there, and wait till you're, if this guy had the same amount of troops as these guys around him, they could be a little bit more aggressive. But when you have like half the troops of your neighbors, you got to save up. Looks like Ottoman here is attacking Turkey. That makes sense. They've got about 6 times as many troops as they do, and all the people bordering Ottoman have less troops than they do. So that's just a logical choice to go for. They need to attack again the rest of that. Keep going, my man. This person over here is actually kind of low in troops relative to their size. Mr. Fish and player 176 would really benefit, and this guy as well, like attacking them before they build up troops, because they've got like a lot of land. Looks like this guy's attacking Gem Blow again. It looks like they're starting to pay a little bit more attention to their troop count. They didn't attack this guy until they had the same amount of troops as them, but you really want to wait till you have more troops, generally speaking, unless you're trying to initiate like a gang up on them. Maybe they have an alliance with the Kingdom of Poland, and they're like, hey, let's attack this guy, and maybe that's why. New Brunswick left became a bot, and they've attacked the Kingdom of Poland there. Among Us is looks like they're fighting the U.S. military a little bit. Yeah, they are. An interesting play. They could like try to truce up and clear up New Brunswick first, but I guess they want to stop this guy from getting too big. Sparky's getting attacked by player 176. I think I saw Mr. Fish attacking Ho over here, but L/Des is attacking, and Maxime are they're all ganging up on Mr. Fish. I think they're trying to stop Mr. Fish from becoming a giant. He's only in 8th place though. I guess they're concerned about him getting too big. That's gonna be a rough experience for them. He should be trying to. This guy's surrendering here. Still attacking this guy even though he has less troops. Interesting play. He's really going in very aggressively on this person. He's just kind of like doing, we're in the no full send game mode. You can only send, I think it's like 25% of your troops at a time in attack, and they're hitting him over and over again. This guy's getting pushed out here by all of them. And he's just trying to, like, I don't know what this guy's grudge against Gem Blow is, but I think maybe he just has an alliance with the Kingdom of Poland, and he's trying to like do the equivalent of a full send on Gemblow so that Kingdom of Poland can get all their land. Ottoman player 176 just really not realizing it and getting barely any of that land, although 176 can carve through all this. I'm going to give that elimination here, I guess, to Kingdom of Poland, and because, you know, we can't see who eliminated them, we can only see who eliminates us. So I think we're going to watch Kingdom of Poland here. Gemblow is actually taking over Australia right now, which is kind of huge for them. Player 28 is going to get pushed out. They should really boat down there into Antarctica. Kingdom of Poland, their choice right now is, it's not looking great. They can try to get a little bit of U.S. military here, and then if they can cut, you need to make sure to touch borders there. Okay, they're touching borders with why me, why not, so they probably save up. Actually, Among Us is kind of low on troops, but they can't take them on their own. They would need this guy's help. They need to get in that little bit more man. They're not being aggressive enough on getting this guy here. So I think their best bet right now is maybe to form an alliance with 176 and the two of them attack Among Us before Among Us builds up, because all that's going to happen here is Among Us saves up, then pushes through Kingdom of Poland, and then one of these three. So unless Kingdom of Poland can get 176 to join up with them, they're just next up to get pushed out. It's not like they have anybody else they can take out. Gemblow is bigger on troops than land. Ottoman, I think, is bigger on land or similar on land. Actually, a little bit less because they're at max cap here, but they're almost the same size. A fight with Ottoman would take them forever, and Among Us would just clean it from behind. So their only chance of winning right now is to form alliances, get these guys to chill and not attack them, and they get 176 to help them fight Among Us. That's all they can do. Or they could try to form an alliance with Among Us against 176, and maybe Among Us will, like, you know, try to be like buddy-buddy to the big guy for a little bit. That's another option. 176 is actually attacking Ottoman, and Gemblow is getting in on that as well, which is, this would be a good opportunity for King Poland to get a little bit of this, and also to be like, hey, Among Us, truce up, let's work together against 176, and maybe you can delay Among Us attacking Kingdom of Poland. Among Us, surprisingly, is sitting at maximum capacity troops. Maybe they're AFK, or maybe they're just, I don't know why they would wait right now. They had the perfect opportunity to attack Kingdom of Poland while they're expanding there. There's not a lot of risk. I think Among Us is throwing away a potentially good match for themselves. Mr. Fish is getting really big over there. I saw Kingdom of Poland, I guess now that Among Us is AFK. Now, here's the thing. Oh, they move a little bit. Sometimes people will be AFK, but not actually be AFK. Sometimes people just like get big and then just like, they just like to sit and watch themselves be on the board. I don't really understand it, but, because the second you attack somebody who looks like they're AFK like this, they just like start full sending you or doing the equivalent of a full send. So it's a dangerous play, really. Player 176 also sitting at maximum capacity troops. Gemblow attacked Kingdom of Poland, and as soon as they did, 176 attacked Gemblow. Among Us has now attacked Kingdom of Poland. So it looks like Among Us is waiting for somebody else to attack Kingdom of Poland, which is a weird play. Maybe they're used to, maybe they think this is the proper full send game mode, and they're paranoid about eating a full send, and maybe that's why they didn't want to attack this guy, because they just assumed they'd get a full send, and these guys would eat all the land, maybe. But this is kind of a, I mean, Among Us are making the right play here, and this is kind of like what you would expect to be the inevitable outcome for Kingdom of Poland when you're surrounded by three people bigger than you. Like how they're trying to like boat into this guy over here. Gemblow's going hard on them. Gemblow didn't boat down here in time to deal with that. Somebody else conquered all of Antarctica down there, has gotten huge. Kingdom of Poland's being pushed out. I think, that could go to either one. I guess we'll give it to Among Us since they're the one boating over here to push them out first, I think. All right, we'll get that elimination to Among Us. And so now we're watching Among Us. So Among Us, their move. Gemblow has more troops than they do. Gemblow just accidentally attacked Among Us with that boat. They should have canceled that boat, but they weren't aware enough about it, or they're just not afraid to attack Among Us. Player 176 is still AFK, an interesting choice. Gemblow's in 4th, Among Us in 5th. They have almost the exact same amount of picks, like only like a couple hundred apart. So they really, neither of them should want to fight each other. This is just bad for both of them. Because they would stalemate them, it would take them like 5 minutes to decide a victor, and in that time somebody gets huge and conquers the whole board. So what they should really do is form an alliance, and both of them work together attacking player 176 here, because Gemblow can't really go down here. 176 is big enough that it would, you know, there's like a 20,000 pixel difference, 19,000, but it would still take long enough for the, oh, they left and became a bot, okay. And the bot, unlucky for Gemblow, attacked them first, but good for Among Us that Gemblow got hit first. Gemblow then attacks back. The bot attacked Mr. Fish. Among Us finally getting on. So Among Us is just like a very kind of passive player, and they're just kind of lucky that's worked out for them so far. But I feel like they could be in probably a slightly better position if they were a little bit more aggressive. Servers have been a little bit laggy the last few days. They canceled their troops or just ran out of troops and let these guys touch borders, which could potentially be a good thing for them because they can't take Mr. Fish on their own because they're smaller on troops and land. So they really need Gemblow's help to take out Mr. Fish. But here's the thing. I don't think either of these players is going to be aggressive enough to try to team up. Like, these guys were scared to attack somebody who was smaller than them by 20,000 pixels and had, like, you know, a couple million less troops. I don't think either of these players is going to have, like, the courage and confidence to, you know, coordinate a team up and gang up on Mr. Fish. I think these guys just want to vote for peace while they're, like, on the board at all. Never mind Gemblow's attacking Mr. Fish. I was completely wrong. I see USA NC1 here appears to be boating over, or maybe that's this little guy right here. Oh, they canceled the boat. Okay. Another boat coming over here. Whose boat is that? I don't know. It was USA NC1 boating over there. Interesting that they boated across to here and they got pushed off right away. I'm not sure why yeah, now they're doing it. Now they're going to boat across over here. Wait, is that them or is that somebody else? That's somebody else. They should just boat into Australia would be their play. I guess they're trying to boat through here to make sure they get all of this. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Gemblow's still working hard on Mr. Fish, and USA NC1 is joining in as well. I haven't seen Among Us attack yet. That doesn't mean they haven't. It just means I haven't seen. Okay, there it was. They're doing little tiny attacks on them. So everybody's ganging up on Mr. Fish, which is rough for them. Among Us is now in second place. And okay, it looks like this guy's here. The problem is these two are probably going to stalemate for a while. And USA NC1 is going to get really big really fast. And unless everybody gangs up with them, it's just going to be a free win for them. Luckily for Among Us, they've got better borders on Mr. Fish than Gemblow, so they're going to end up getting a lot more of this land there, unless they're not aggressive enough on attacking, which is a strong possibility. They're really letting Gemblow carve up a lot of their borders. And oh man, even with, I'm not sure how this Gemblow got so much that even though he spent less troops, I think Among Us might be a less experienced player. Oh man, but USA NC1, you get a speed boost when you hit, I think, when it's like 160,000 pixels, you get another speed boost, 10,000, 60,000, 160,000. Your pixels move a lot faster, and so he's able to carve up even more of that. Now, if Among Us and Gemblow both gang up on USA NC1, I think they can kind of like stalemate for a little bit. If they get RBMC Empire to also join in it, then the three of them can probably, it's probably the Crown maybe trying to vote for peace maybe. The three of these people combined can probably take this person down, but they would need to keep working together. And oh, he's over here. Oh, ooh, interesting play. USA NC1 has made an enemy out of this person, and this person's hitting them hard. This guy's sitting at maximum capacity troops. So is this person. I think these two aren't really worried about trying to compete with the Crown for the win. They're just trying, oh, Among Us is attacking USA NC1. Okay. Among Us wants to take down the Crown. The Crown has 186,000, 187,000 pixels right now. Void Lithuania is saying to attack. Okay. Now, Vals could probably just sweep through Lithuania really quick here, get to decent size, and then gang up on NC1 here. This guy is refusing to attack. The Crown's at 191,000 pixels, so can't see who they're attacking, but they're attacking somebody here. Among Us is still attacking. I think Gemblow might still be attacking as well. The Crown's attacking Gemblow. Here's the problem. RBMC Empire is not getting involved with this, which is great if you're the Crown, but it's terrible for everybody else. These two need to be like asking this person, attack, attack. They're up to 191,000 pixels. They keep gaining. This person is distracted over here attacking Lithuania. They gave them too much time to build up, though. They're back up to 5 million troops. They should have gone harder when they only had 2 million troops, so they've given them so much time to build up. That was a huge mistake on their part. And in the meantime, USA NC1 here is still just destroying Gemblow. I think it's unfortunately these two are playing well together to try to get the win, but unfortunately the rest of the board is just too interested in either being AFK or fighting amongst themselves to help the Crown. I think the Crown's going to run away with this. Gemblow's been eliminated. They're up to 225, 28, 30,000 pixels here. I don't think there's any chance with the way these three are playing that this Crown gets defeated. Oh, Lithuania left became a bot. That'll speed up the rate that Vals gets their land, but even with that land, they only have maybe 100,000 pixels, and it'll be too little too late. Unfortunately, we needed this person to not be AFK if we want to take down the Crown. Poor Among Us, they tried their best, but the rest of the board was not having it. They left and became a bot, and I think we know who's going to win this, so we'll do a little jump cut to the end here to just see the final cut screen, and then we'll have another match after that to see who wins the next match. And there's the vote for peace, defeat for us, but a victory for USA NC1, the one that took out Among Us. They will vote for peace, and that's it. All right, we're going to spectate a little bit of Caucasia this time. And where are we at? Yeah, here we are. So here's the map Caucasia, and we have been spawned randomly down here because there's more than 100 players in the lobby. I'm actually going to wait a little bit before I move to gain some land here. Who's around us? Austrian Painter's pretty close. We have Drew Algiers Empire over there. And down here we have Backstabber25. And that's kind of it for those who are like really close to us. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and wait till they get like fairly big here before I worry about getting a little bit more land. Now we'll attack a little bit so they don't like encapsulate us, but I don't want to get too much land here. because I don't want to save up too much troops. I want them to push me out. But also to make sure, like, if you stay that one tiny little pixel, sometimes they'll leave you alive inside of them because you can't really do much to them. Also because sometimes they just don't see you. All right, looks like we're about to be encapsulated by Austrian Painter. Actually, no, Backstabber might, if they attack Rita first, might get around us. Austrian Painter is actually attacking way too aggressively. They're full sending on everything and full sending on bots. It's okay to full send for land to start a little bit, but once you start getting near other players, you kind of got to have some troops there to defend yourself. Backstabber attacked us a little bit. They're working on us little by little. They'll get us out here eventually. They just need to send a little bit more troops. I can actually speed it. This will actually save them troops. If they if they respond to it, if they just ignore them, they won't. But there's a 2x defense modifier. So if I attack them first and then they react and attack me right away, they'll actually take me out faster with less damage to themselves. Now, they're getting attacked by player 560, which is just unlucky. Shouldn't have anything to do with me attacking them. I think player 560 is just the kind of person who just attacks everybody. Some players do that. They just want to double-click everything in sight regardless. Not everybody who, like, plays is, like, looking at the numbers of troops or the size of land. Some people just, like, they just want to click stuff. And sometimes people misclick, but Backstabber here took us out, so they're who we're going to vote for. Now, what do we do for Backstabber? We have more troops than everybody we're touching by a little bit. Their best target to attack right now will be Drew Algiers. Actually, no. They're actually more aware than I am. They're boating up here into this NOH who left and became a bot. If that boat can make it in time, that's going to be a great play for them. The question is, will that boat make it in time? It's going to be a close one. Come on. Boats need to be as fast as your troops are on land. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Unlucky they hit this person, but honestly, not a terrible target for them to go for anyways. This person immediately attacked back. They have 1 million troops. They have 500,000 troops. I would just save up troops and just make sure that little purple bit stays on there. If they start attacking you back a bunch, trying to make sure that little purple goes away, you want that there. That way, when you do take them out, you'll be more likely to get this chunk right here as well, as opposed to just this little chunk right down here. They are attacking them a little bit. They've decided that having almost triple the troops is enough to go for it, which I think is probably about right. Saving them for a little bit more might not be awful. As long as they keep their troop count about the same as everybody around them, they'll probably get left alone. Player 543 is also boating into this, which is Backstabber25 does not like the idea of Drew Algiers' Empire boating. He doesn't like that. The full send. Wait, how's he full sending? It's like this is this. Oh wait, this is the full send mode. I was like, wait a second. I thought this was the no full send mode. No, this is the full send mode. He literally attacked that guy and then full sent on him, or maybe a full sent on Backstabber. I don't know. Either way, he's gone. Backstabber got some of that land, and now he doesn't have that guy who's gonna like carve that bit away from him. This guy's name's Bozo Destroyer. It's like Lanarkshire's attacking Disco. Algiers full sent on him. Wasn't enough to push his thing. This guy attacks back right away. Backstabber25 is actually seems to be fairly aware of how to play the game decently, it seems like. They got a nice chunk of that land. If they didn't have that little bit up there, they would have only gotten this much, so that's a nice little bit extra for him. Keeps them bigger, keeps Kaban a little bit smaller. Kaban is in 7th place over here. Backstabber's in 10th out of 42, so top like quarter. Somebody is boating from down here up to here. Are they going to hit Kaban? No, they're actually, Jinxie boated up and attacked Backstabber. If I'm Backstabber25, I want to send a lot of troops to push this guy off of there. No, hit him getting harder. You got to hit him harder. Push him off of you. I don't know why this guy thinks going to war with Backstabber is his play, because I think he's, I guess he's a little bit bigger, but not that much. I think that's a bad play on his part. I think he's better off probably, yeah, look at this guy, 800,000 pixels. Why are you attacking over here? Get this guy. What are you thinking, Jinxie? That's just free land for you. Why you boat? I guess going for Tuno is not a terrible long-term play, but get this land here, maybe. Or this right here. You've got such better choices. Jinxie's making bad plays. Backstabber seems to be go over here attacking both these players. Maybe he attacked through this guy to reach Napoleon Bonaparte. It's working out for him. Looks like, now Jinxie's attacking that guy. There we go. That's the play they should have been doing. They should probably go for this guy, but maybe they're waiting for player 200 to do the work. Honestly, player 200 is a little bit weak on troops there. Backstabber, let's focus on Backstabber though. They're working through Napoleon. And once they take out Napoleon, if they could save some more troops, 560 or actually Lanarkshire is low in troops and being attacked by Karma from across. There's a lot of boats going on. This is a very boat heavy, Caucasia doesn't usually see this much boat action. Come on, Backstabber, be aware, be aware. Oh, the lack of awareness. He's too busy boating over here. Oh, classic. Oh, Backstabber25, what are you doing? Look at 560. Oh, there we go. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh, this is somebody who plays the game like this, and he was up here here boating across like this, and that's how he missed getting all of that land. And he just now looked down here and saw that, oh, this guy's getting pushed out, and again, doesn't see it either. Oh, got to play with the right amount of zoom out, otherwise he's missing things. He's getting this guy over here. He could be so much bigger right now. He could have this, right, more, he could have all this, he could have a little bit more of this. Where are they at? They're in 6th place now. They could probably be, like, maybe in 5th, or maybe even 4th if they had been a little bit more aware. This person's going to get pushed out by Karma and Godspell eventually. Backstabber, this guy turned the boat. If I was Backstabber, you could maybe send a little boat, like a small boat here to land here as this bot attacks. That way you can kind of like carve through some of this. Then again, maybe you don't want to touch boards with them. Oh, there's a full send from Wazo. They saw that. That's good. They're getting that land right there. And attack this guy again, keep the troops flowing. Now they're doing all right. 6th place still. Oh, there's other people getting big too, I guess. This guy's getting pushed out. They gotta be aware of that, be ready to get in on that. Anything else going on around them? I mean, they're still in this. They're getting bigger and bigger compared to those people around them, which is good. It'll be easy for them to like choose somebody to take out. They could even boat down to here, maybe if they wanted. So somebody's trying to boat into them. Who's sending that boat right there? That is Godspell. Poor Backstabber keeps getting attacked by, I mean, because, oh, Bozo is full sent on Jinxie. Backstabber's getting all that. That was so good for Backstabber. Now they're in 4th place, 3rd place. That was huge. That full send on Jinxie was huge for them. They don't want to fight Vicky G. They have the crown. Player 200's over there. They're in 3rd place. Right now, they could probably save up troops. They probably want to take out Sparta now, and Sparta just became a bot. They're actually sending a boat all the way down to Lit down here. This is such a boat-heavy Caucasia map. Unusual amount of boats in this Caucasia map here. Looks like Karma is actually attacking Godspell. Maybe a little boat across there. And, ooh, Kaban is working their way into Sparta. Backstabber, are they just, like, missing out on... Oh, Backstabber, be more Backstabber. Oh, attack Sparta, get their land, Backstabber. Stop playing like this. Oh, man, Backstabber could easily be in 1st place right now, I think. I would rank Backstabber as maybe, like, an average to perhaps maybe... Yeah, I gotta call them average. Like they're making their tactical decisions are well enough, but their board awareness is not great, and that's coming from me, somebody whose board awareness is also isn't the best. All right, but they're still doing all right here. They're in 2nd place in spite of the fact that they're not playing perfectly. Kaban's getting pushed out above them. Also, it's easier to, notice this as you're the one spectating. He's taking out Karma here. That's good. And they've gotten the crown in spite of all their mistakes, still getting the crown, which is great for them. Need to hurry up and get a bit of Kaban there. Okay, not bad. They have the crown. Here's the problem. They have 2 choices to who to fight here, or they could try to do some boat plays. Looks like I just saw them attack Jinxie, so I think they're going towards Jinxie, the smaller of the 2. It's a good choice. They have about a 60,000 pixel advantage. As long as Vicky G leaves them alone, like it's a great choice for them. People are trying to vote for peace here. I think they're just doing the save up, wait for red interest. No, Jinxie's sitting at max capacity troops, so a Backstabber is just going to chill here and save up more troops, unless they're also trying to vote for peace while they still have the crown. I don't see them attacking anybody. I see a boat going across here. Did Jinxie send a boat up to here, maybe? Jinxie is attacking, Mike just did a full send on somebody. Player 200 did a full send on Jinxie. Backstabber is sitting at maximum capacity troops, not attacking Jinxie. Now is your time to attack Jinxie. He just ate a full send. There you go. But a little bit more troops. There you go. There you go. Nice, nice. Oh, but a new crown. This person just got given the freest crown of their life. To be fair, Backstabber25 also got given a free crown. Ooh, Vicky G was waiting for the right moment to attack Backstabber, which I think is a terrible play on their part, because these guys had like an unspoken alliance, it seemed like, for a long time. I never saw them attack each other. And there's a new crown to their left, so I think Vicky G is making, yep, and now the big crown's attacking Vicky G. So Vicky G is not making any friends here. This guy's can take him out. So, man, this is anybody's game right now. Since we're in the full send game mode, anybody could win this. If Vicky G full sends on Adorable out of rage, Backstabber gets all their land. I mean, with the name Backstabber25, there it is, Backstabber, get it. Is Jinxie gonna be aware? Jinxie is not aware of it. They could have gotten some of this. Okay, and quick boats across, get more of that. No, quick boat here. No, there you go. Okay, there. I'd rank Backstabber as like an average, maybe slightly above average player. They're doing it right here. Here's the problem. Jinxie clearly is not gonna like Backstabber, because Backstabber's attacked them like 8 times. Yep, there's Jinxie attacking them, I think. And Adorable's clearly gonna want to go into them. So I think this is gonna be the end of Backstabber, unfortunately. They made an enemy of Jinxie, and just, I don't think they could have done much differently to take out Jinxie, other than to, like, get bigger. Their only hope here is to play the political game. They're not that much bigger than Adorable. All Adorable has to do is just gradually attack them once in a while these two infight, and he'll just eventually take the crown for them. Because what's most likely going to happen here is Jinxie's going to end up full sending on them out of rage, and Adorable's going to take all their land, or they're both just going to slowly claw away at them. Backstabber has 295, almost 296,000 pixels, and unless something fancy happens here, I think they're just going to both slowly claw away at Backstabber. 291. There's another boat, 288,000, slowly clawing them down. They're trying to claw land away from Jinxie faster than Adorable can claw it away from them, and I don't think that's going to work because they're just too close in size. Honestly, a vote for peace would probably be their best chance to win here, but they'd have to persuade one or both these guys to also vote for peace, which might be a bit unlikely. And now I see them attacking Adorable back, which is a mistake. When it's usually, like, in a situation like this, usually your best bet is to pick a target and commit, and try to play the political game, or threaten full sends. They could be threatening full sends right now would be a good move, just like give them like the boom signal. Adorable's taking the crown. I think Jinxie right now, their goal isn't to win. Their goal is to make sure Backstabber25 loses, and that's all Jinxie cares about. And Adorable's playing to make themselves win. Jinxie's playing to make Backstabber lose, and Backstabber at this point is probably playing to make Jinxie lose. Surprisingly, they managed to pull the crown back, mostly because Adorable, they're not as aggressive in attacking as they could be. Honestly, with as overly patient Adorable is about attacking, Backstabber could almost claw through Jinxie. And the thing is, Backstabber's getting desperate, and they're attacking a little too aggressively. They're going a little too hard on it. They had the right idea, but they went a little too over the board with it. Now it's just over. Now Adorable's just going to carve through them. Being a little bit more aggressive on Jinxie was a good call, but they went a little bit too much with it. Now Adorable's gotten the crown here, and we could easily see a vote for peace here. Adorable definitely should vote for peace because, I mean, if they want to clean the board, that's fine, but they 100% only won this because, one, they got just given full send here, they got the free land, full send there, got the free land, then Jinxie was just on their side all the way. Not sure why Jinxie's boating across when he literally is touching him already and could just attack him. It's like Jinxie wants to push out Backstabber first. I just saw Adorable attack Jinxie, so he's not the vote for peace type. He wants to clear the board. That's fine. I think a lot of people prefer a vote for peace in this scenario, but some people like to clean the board. It's always fun to see 100% of the board your color. Not sure why Adorable's waiting so long. He's got like 80 million troops. This guy's got 2 million. Just send 10 million at him and take him out. What are you waiting so long for, man? Just double click him and you win. And there we go. We finished pushing him out, and there's our second winner, Adorable. You love to see it. Smash that like button. Let's go.